you're ready to start the interview, you may. Oops.
I'm okay here.
Yeah, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm not sure if your guys are ready.
Yeah, we're good at our end. We
Okay,
are
he
recording.
says we're good at your end. Okay, so we can start.
So when you guys are ready, let it rip. Thanks, guys.
Okay. Okay, well, I don't want the phone appearing on the camera, so okay. Is that better? Closer now.
Yeah.
No, he says start anytime you want. Anytime you want. Yes, he said he is. Okay. Well, the thing about rapid tests, especially the ones that we have available called lateral flow assay tests, is that they tend to have a higher than optimal false negative rate. So sometimes you test negative and it's not a true negative. So the trick there is to make sure that we apply it only to people who are not symptomatic. So it's important to do symptom checks on people, because if you're symptomatic and you test negative, the chances are it's not a real negative. You probably are infected. The other thing is we have to test repeatedly. So the way you reduce on the probability of getting a false result is you do it more than once. We call that orthogonal or serial testing. So how effective will it be? It depends on how it's used. So the nature of rapid testing is it has to be used strategically on the right population with the right follow-up. With travelers coming back, it can be used to reduce the time for quarantine, but it can't be used to eliminate quarantine entirely. That's the nature of this kind of testing.
Now, do you think these new precautions that are currently being undertaken will quell the concerns of travelers, even though the rapid testing, which is developed by the Canadian company called Response Medical, has yet to be approved by Health Canada?
Will it? Well, I think anything that helps travelers avoid a lengthy quarantine will be acceptable. The problem is it has to be coupled with an educational campaign. So the travelers really have to be informed about why this test isn't a panacea, why I can't automatically let them run free in society. So the devil is always in the details. And the details here are in communicating the limitations of this test.
Now, do you think will this become the new norm for air travel now, where every traveler will have to be tested on site before boarding a plane?
I think soon it will be, at least temporarily. The new norm is going to be vaccine passports, probably, because vaccination is happening pretty rapidly around the world. I mean, not so rapidly in Canada yet, but rapidly around the world. So this testing regimen, I think, is going to be with us for several months, and then it's going to bleed into and evolve into a vaccination regimen.
Now, what are the benefits and faults of this rapid testing? Do you think there could be concern for any oversight?
Well, oversight concerns are always real. You never know how much fraud is going to be involved. You never know how much people will just wave people through because they look like they're not infected. The real issues with this testing is the limitations of the technology itself. As noted, it has a higher than acceptable or optimal false negative rate. Some rapid tests have a higher than acceptable false positive rate. The trick, again, is how we use them and how we communicate those limitations.
And yeah, those are all my questions. Thank you so much for answering them, Dr. Deonandan.
Great, fantastic.
I appreciate it.
All right.
And yeah, we just conclude that like that.
Yeah, I'm here, so that's.
Oh yeah, so we just conclude, or do I have to send an email to resources?
I have no idea.
Oh yeah, I thought you were like an expert on Skype because Samantha told me that you Skype.
I do. I don't know what your policies are in terms of how you communicate.
I guess just hang up until get the confirmation.
Yeah.
You can end the Skype call. But yeah, it was a pleasure speaking to you, and have a great day.
Okay.
Stay safe.
Okay, bye-bye.